Hi, my name is Rachel Turgoose. I am the owner and director of RMT Music, and this video will teach you an overall view of how to use the parent-student portal. The first thing that you need to do is navigate to rmtmusic.com. Once you do that, you'll click on Portal, and you'll scroll down here to Parent-Student Portal. This will take you directly to here. It is mymusicstaff.com. We have collaborated with MyMusicStaff because they have a great accountability system that keeps students, teachers, and parents all on the same page. This is your home screen. So the first thing you'll notice, this right here, that is only for parents. Students will not see this. All the invoice and payments and things like that, that is only on the parent portal. The student, however, and the parent will see everything else together. Over here is like a flash view of when the next lessons are. So Hermione Granger, she plays saxophone, if you didn't know. I don't think they said it in the book. Hermione Granger, her last lesson was at 2 to 2:30 on Tuesday. All you have to do is click this arrow to access the online lesson. That's it. So to reiterate, you go here, click on this arrow, and click on Zoom lesson. That'll take you directly to your lesson where your teacher will be waiting. And we all have, or every teacher rather, because I teach myself, every teacher has a waiting room set up in the Zoom account. So the teacher will let you in when your lesson is ready. Down here on the home screen, it shows the notes that the teacher takes after every single lesson. It's wonderful because the teachers see it, the students see it, and the parents see it. So if there's ever any confusion about what was I supposed to do this week, you go directly to our home screen and it's the latest thing that's written here. That is the latest note from the most recent lesson. Over here on the tabs, calendar, will show you, it's basically just like the quick view on the home page, but it's a more in-depth view of this. You can also click on, look what I just did, you can also click on the lesson and it'll show that note from that particular lesson. Contact information. If you ever need to get a hold of me, my information is here. This is your specific teacher's lesson, or information rather. So because Hermione is taking saxophone lessons, my information is there. However, if Hermione decided to take trumpet lessons, the trumpet information will be here, trumpet teacher information. But like I said, this is all of my information. So if you ever need to get a hold of me, right here, and the teacher information is here. Accounts and invoices. This is specifically for the parent portal. This will show you exactly what lesson and when you're being charged for. And invoices. Right here, you can check out your invoice. Let's open it. Let's not download it. There we go. This is the invoice. And like I said, this is only available to the parent. Attendance and notes. Here's just another place to look for the notes and to make sure that the student and the teacher were both there if you had any questions. Lending library. This is more for when we are face-to-face. But right now, we are in the middle of a pandemic and everything is virtual. So lending library, think of it like an actual library, like if I'm walking into the Austin Library. I oftentimes lend out repertoire to my students. So this will show exactly who it is to and how long they have before they need to give it back. Now, online resources is one of my favorite things about this whole site, and it's why I was sold on this. So check it out. You go to online resources, and we'll go with saxophone since I am the saxophone teacher, or one of them. So what I just did from there, I went down and I clicked on saxophone. And let's check out scales and fundamentals. Let's say Hermione is in middle school right now. Well, Hogwarts affiliated middle school. And I wanted her to practice her regent scales. All she has to do, she can either download or open them. And I, as a teacher, can tell who has downloaded them, and who has not. And you, as a parent, I believe, can also. But if you don't see it, you can always either email myself or email the teacher. And then from here, either you or the student is able to print these out, save these as a PDF, add them to an iPad, however you would like to do that, or however the teacher has it set up. Down here, practice log. There are some teachers in RMT Music that really stress practice logs, and that's great. It's whatever works for you and the teacher, you and the student. This is where you can start a timer, you can set a timer for practice logs, and then once that is complete, you would press stop timer, or say, oh, I practiced for 20 minutes today, or my son practiced for 20 minutes, but he didn't write it down. You just go here to add time, boom. Repertoire. This is another feature that is very handy for face-to-face learning, but for pandemic-wise, not so handy. However, when we are all together again and we can have lessons face-to-face, we will be using this, and it's almost like a lending library. And then email history. If you're ever curious about how, like, what was the last email? Did I email somebody, or did I email the teacher this? I'd say if I send out a new schedule or something like that, that would all be here. And that is your very quick overview. If you have any questions at all, feel free. I'm going to stop the share so that I can actually see you. If you have any questions at all about anything, please feel free to contact me. My email is rachel@rmtmusic.com. And once again, all of that information is located in the contact on this side of your screen when you go into the portal. Happy music making, and I'm so glad you're here.